We're back, CoahomaSports.com, and I tell you one thing, we're close to the 2019-2020 basketball season. We're here with the head coach of the Coahoma Tigers, Coach Micheal Stringer. Coach, how you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Jones. How you doing today?
I'm good. We're looking forward to a very interesting season, a very good season potentially, especially with a lot of experience coming back. But not just that, still a young team, a lot of freshmen. I know you did a lot of big-time work in the offseason.
Well, we went out and got a lot of good kids, pretty good kids, a good kid with good character, first of all, and kids that great in the classroom. I think that's what you start off with when you're trying to build a program, good kids that got good character, trying to do things the right way. And I think we did a pretty good job with that. We got a lot of parental support and a lot of structure. Kids came from a lot of structure, and kids came from a championship program. So the mindset is there right now, but I think we just got to stay consistent and continue to help change the culture at Coahoma Community College.
Very much agree with you on that one. Let's talk about your sophomores that's leading you this year. Your sophomores starting off with Man Holly and also TK Bolden, who's coming back this year. And talk about your other sophomores who really had a lot of experience this year and bringing some big-time leadership, and hopefully that can bring the Tigers over. It made a good step last year, but bringing it to the next level.
Well, actually, Cornelius Holly, he's our lead, the guy on campus in basketball on the court. But I'm just so real proud of kids like TK Bolden. I'm proud of all of them, actually. But I'm proud of kids like TK Bolden and Tyler Berry here. Those kids just got inducted at Phi Theta Kappa. Those kids has a GPA of 3.5 or better. So that's what you begin to start building your program with, kids that got high character and kids that try to do academic success as well as everything else. But I'm really excited about all the sophomores that's coming back. They really have shown a lot of leadership skills, helping the younger guys getting adjusted to the college life, because it really can be difficult for these young guys to come in from a high school rank without a shot clock and being the man on their team. Now they got to learn how to adjust and play with everybody else on the court when they have to be ball dominant. But I think we did a pretty good job with that coming in. I think we're right where we need to be right at this point.
And the way and we know that their leadership off the floor is very big. And I know the way that Cornelius Holly has been working hard in the offseason. He's slated to be probably one of the best combo guards this year.
Yeah, we're expecting a lot of great things out of him. Right now, he's got a little injury bug. I think he got a little tear in his shoulder, so I don't know if he'll be ready for Friday and Saturday. But those things happen. We got to learn how to bounce back. But next man up, we got to learn how to step up, because you never know what may happen. But that's why I was telling the kids, you got to be very, very, very cautious just trying to come to school to play basketball, because you never know when you might meet the injury bug, then you won't have an opportunity to play the game anymore. But I don't think he's out for the year. He just got a little injury bug. He's a little sore in the shoulder. But I'm real proud of Knight. I'm real excited about this upcoming year. I think we're looking for some great things to happen here at Coahoma Community College.
Looking at also the way TK, he's healthy this year, 100%, and that's something very encouraging. And then you look at Tyler, the way he has been coming along and obviously Poo Richardson is another one who has a lot of experience, and he's going to be a lot dependable shooting the ball from the outside.
Well, actually, TK is a lot heavier this year because we hadn't put a lot of stress on his body. He's doing a lot of rehab, ice tub, and we just trying to limit his practices and things like that to make sure he's healthy during the season. So I think we did a better job with that. So that's why he's looking a lot healthier. But Kendall Richard, he's coming in, he's shooting the basketball. And the most important thing about Kendall Richard, he has a change of attitude. A lot of time coming in as a freshman, you got to learn how to be a college player. You got to learn how to be a good kid, and you got to be a good teammate. But I think he's adjusting to that well. I think that's the most important thing that he's doing here at Coahoma Community College. His life has changed, his attitude has changed, his mentality has changed, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to make sure once you leave here that you be better than you were before you came. So I think everybody right where they need to be, sophomores included. So I'm just real happy where we are with Mr. Jones.
And let's look at the upcoming. You said the freshman, good character and everything else. Tell us about a couple players that can be really a factor for you this year for this Coahoma Community College squad. And what I've been seeing so far, very impressive with what some of these young players, with not just the character, but the play on the floor. It's something that's beyond what you've been looking for.
Yeah, we got a kids that understand the game a lot better than we have in the past, so you don't have to do a whole lot of things, the coaching or whatever. But we're excited about we got Cortez McCarthy coming out of Wiggins down by Jackson. We're expecting a lot of great things. He's a shooter as well, 6'5" shooter. He's been doing great in adjusting to college life. We also had 3 out-of-staters, and Keenan Mitchell coming in as a combo guard. He can do a lot of great things. He can handle the ball. He can shoot the basketball. He just learned how to adjust to college life. We're very excited about Jordan O'Neal from Mobile, Alabama. 6'6" kid, 6'7" kid, very athletic. can do a lot of great things on the court, but we just got to find consistency and make sure we just right on board with consistency, and I think that's the main thing. We're very excited about the young man, Kevin Page, a little point guard, come from West Memphis, Arkansas. I don't think since I've been here we had a peer point guard as he is, so he's just trying to find ways to adjust to college life, but I think he's doing a great job. He just adds to our team. He just make everybody else's life greater. He make the job a lot easier because he can penetrate, attack the lanes. He sees the floor. He's just a floor general, so we just happy and excited about those guys.
And it is really, really good that you got some other backup point guards and also other positions to fill in and everything. And also you look at how they flow to the floor and everything else. It's a real sign when you combine them and those sophomores. You look like you have a really good mix this year.
Well, the most important thing is, John, I know I keep saying the most important thing, but we just try to hit those little points that's most important. They just adjusted to my coaching style. A lot of times we coming in, they don't understand why you work them so hard because a lot of kids think you're trying to push them down. But this group of kids think know you're trying to help them push them forward because they've been in those type of programs where they've been pushed before. So it hadn't been no hard adjustment. But I think that's the most important thing. Everybody adjusting to the coaching style. They got a good relationship with the coaches. They can come talk to us about anything. And we're just trying to make sure we just make Coahoma look good. So we're excited about this upcoming year.
That's really good that you have understanding kids more than anything else to see what's going on, especially the adjustment of coaching styles. But looking at this week, we open the season Friday night. We have South Arkansas Tech Friday, and then Saturday against Connor State College out of Oklahoma. Two big, huge tests, and I know you're going to be doing a lot of early rotations, deep benches for right now to see what you have, you know what I'm saying? But what are the chances against South Arkansas and against Connor State, especially some of the experienced players playing against South Arkansas last season?
Well, actually, I think every time you snap up and put your shoes on and lace them up, you got a chance to win the ball game. So we're not going into a ball game trying to lose the ball game. But they're two tough opponents. They have a couple kids there, some big-time kids. I think we split with Southern Arkansas Tech last year, won at home and they won at home. So I think we familiar with what they like to do. We're familiar with the personnel. We actually saw Southern Arkansas Tech when we went in the Jamboree in Texas. So we looked at some things. We put a scouting report in, trying to limit their opportunities, touches, and some of their better players. So we're gonna let the eggs lay where they may. I think we're in a good spot. I think we won't be out-athleted, but we just got to learn how to be consistent. And you never know until the popcorn start popping what you're gonna get from these kids.
And they got a very good program now. They're opening their own gym now on their campus. It's gonna be an interesting kind of environment, especially on their campus now, especially with the program that they're building. They're really going forward.
Well, I don't think Coach Marty Levinson going to come to the game looking to lose. He doesn't care about the facility they're in, but I think he's going to have those kids ready to play. But in Connor State, they be ranked every year. They got some top-ranked kids in the state. In Oklahoma, they've been a program that's been set in stone, got winning tradition. So I'm up for the challenge. I really want to play teams like that early on and see where we are, and I think that's going to help us along the season.
Now, conference play, that'll be down the line. I know you're going to be going against teams like Arkansas Baptist in the non-conference. But, we know that the teams that you're playing against, you want your team to get better to prepare for conference play. And it seems like this year might be a little wide open in the conference, but, maybe a couple teams that could come out. What teams do you think in the MAC-JC North could have a really, really good year?
There's 7 teams in the MAC-JC North, so I think all 7 teams can have a great year, and we part of that 7. It just depends on consistency. And like I told you, for becoming part of us, we got to get used to winning and learning how to win. I think usually last year we just lost a couple of those games down the stretch. We were 1-2 games away from the playoffs. I think we lost 8 games within 6 points. So that could have went either way. I think we finished the record with 8-6. So if we won 4 or 5 of those games, we'd been in the playoffs. So I think this year with the leadership we have coming back and with the addition of the freshmen that we got coming in, I think everybody's top dog. I think everybody's a formidable opponent in our division. Anybody can win it. So that doesn't exclude us. So we just getting prepared. We ain't doing anything other than getting prepared to win at the state in the North.
Wide open indeed, you can say. And like last year, East Mississippi, we talked about them, how much experience they had, and it helped them winning the conference championship last year. This year, another team, in my opinion, maybe is a little bit scary, similar to East Mississippi. It's probably Itawamba, knowing that team was a whole bunch of freshmen last year.
Yeah, the woman's gonna be a great team over there. Coach Pady does a great job with those kids. I know a lot of kids that we recruiting that he ended up getting, but a lot of kids that he was recruiting we ended up getting. So I think they're gonna be pretty good. The sophomores and Tech, but I think in this league you got 2 years to get it right. So you got to find consistent no matter what team you're playing. So I'm not worried about either one. All I can do is control what Coahoma Community College has. I'm not even worried about the other 6 teams in the division. I just got to worry about us. I think long we take care of what we need to take care of, I think everything will be okay.
And then looking at on a little bit on the women's side, Coach Murphy going into her second year, looked like she has done a real good job with her recruiting class. Now I know we're going to see this weekend how good they're going to become this year, and especially the transition has been. And it seems like you and her has been having a really good relationship since she's been here.
Right, Greg Hud and Coach Butler, you couldn't ask for a better staff member to work with. Great coaches, we motivate each other, we talk to each other every day, just get everybody each other pointers. But I just think we got the same kind of spirit, and I think that's the most important thing, work with people that have the same spirit that you have, because iron sharpens iron. I think we're doing a great job with iron sharpening iron. I think we compete against each other in our head because we want to be great in everything that we do. So not only do we want to win more games, we want to be the number one academically, we want to be the number one team on campus, but I think each one of them motivate each other. I think when you compare yourself to greatness, you can reach that height no matter what you do.
It'll be a wide open year for the women's side more than anything else, and the way the rotation is for tournament wise, the winner of the North Division and the women can host the MAC-JC tournament. How would it be that Coach Murphy can come through and get this team to winning the North Championship and hosting the tournament here in Clarksdale?
I think she has great potential. Good things happen to good people. Now, and then the first thing she always talked about, she had to actually put God first. I think when you put God first, all things are possible. So I think we can be the first team to host MAC-JC in the North for the women because she does a great job with those kids. The kids are responding to a lot of things she do. But the most important thing, like I said earlier, she just put God first, and I think God is in control of everything. I think when you put God first, you can never finish last. You just got to wait on God blessing. It might just because it hadn't came don't mean it ain't coming. But I think she'll do a great job with that.
I know we're looking forward to the home openers coming up and the home games and stuff like that. We had great crowds last year. Are we looking to having similar crowds last year or maybe bigger?
Well, everybody loves a winner. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do a whole lot of public relations when you winning games because everybody loves a winner. So we get the crowd in by the most games we win. They get excited about coming to Coahoma Community College. We just got to be the light here on this campus. You know what I'm saying? Be a shining light. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? So bring some winning attitude and winning tradition and things like that. So I think everything else take care of itself. Begin to win, everybody coming.
And you said from we talked about the Meet the Tigers, from the project to the penthouse, and this is probably maybe the time. And you said championship or bust. What you think? I know this is a good developing team, and you know it's going to take a lot of work.
I don't think you can determine a championship whether you're on the scoreboard. I'm not going to say championship or bust whether you can determine a championship on a scoreboard, but I feel like if all the kids are graduating, all the kids get a better, great experience here at Coahoma Community College, and Coahoma Community College become these kids' stepping stone instead of their cemetery. They help them get where you're going. You always become a champion. You know, and the ring will come. You just keep on trusting God within the process, and I think everything will take care of itself.
Home opener for the Coahoma men, November 9th. That will be a 5 o'clock start at the Pinnacle. Come out there. First doubleheader home game will be November 16th. That will be a 3 o'clock women's game, 5 o'clock for the men against Arkansas Baptist. So come on out there, support your Tigers.
All right, it's harvest time, baby.